Nebraska's trusted news source. This is Channel 8 News at 6.
Now it's 6 o'clock, waiting for funds. After 3 summers closed, a local pool receiving a major boost. What a new grant means for getting families back in the water. Then, right here, planning for hunger. Calling on all Lincoln gardeners how your contributions could help combat food insecurity. And a solar squeeze, another hearing in the York renewable energy saga. Why today's meeting comes at a pivotal moment. All right, good evening, everyone. Thank you for joining us. What do you say we get to your first forecast on this Monday evening? And before we go to Dom, we're going to take a live look out on this cloudy start to the work week. You know, we did have some very much needed rain over the weekend. I know it kind of played havoc with the concert at Memorial Stadium on Saturday night, but again, many places needing the rain. We even had some early this morning. The question is, any more on the way? Let's check in with meteorologist Dominic Ferraro for the latest. Dom.
Hey, good evening, Rod. Yeah, we got some more rain chances heading your way for your Tuesday. And for the moment, though, looks to be just cloudy and breezy for the rest of our way here on Mondays. We can see that on your Honda of Lincoln camera at South 27th Yankee Hill Road. A good layer of cloud cover out there. Between that and the stronger winds, if you are heading out tonight, definitely going to keep the jacket handy. It's going to be a bit breezy out there. Temperatures 54 here in Lincoln, 55 in Beatrice, still 57 in Hebron, and 58 in McCook. But as you get north of Interstate 80, you start to see a few more of the 40s out there, even cool as 42 in Thedford, O'Neill, and Shadron. Wouldn't be surprised if we start seeing a few more 30s out there as well. Taking a look then at those winds across the state, breezy for most of us, especially in the eastern half, as we see winds out of the north and west between 20 and 25 miles per hour, gusting then up to 30 and 35. Even Broken Bow there, 37 mile per hour wind gusts. So it's still pretty breezy out there. We're going to be dealing with that over the next couple of hours, so that's not going anywhere anytime soon. Same story there with the cloud cover. So maybe not a bad evening there to just kind of hunker down, spend the night inside, maybe put a good movie on. Sounds like a good plan here. Then get your favorite rainy day activity out here for Tuesday. It should be fairly clear for the morning commute, starting to see those chances for showers then right around the lunch hour, and that continues then into your Tuesday evening. So another good shot at some moisture here, especially for areas that need it. We'll break down the timing of that rain and who could see the most coming up in a few minutes.
All right, thank you, Dominic. New at 6, a local food pantry asking for help after serving more than 130 families last week. Matt Talbot Kitchen and Outreach says demand is rising at their Fresh Choice Pantry, with 137 households needing support just last week. Now they're running low on items such as canned meat, soup, and cereal. They're asking the community to step in by hosting food drives or dropping off donations, and those donations can be made weekdays from 8:30 to 4:30. Breaking now, charges are filed against the White House Correspondents' Dinner shooting suspect, Cole Allen, making his first appearance in federal court today. He's facing several charges, including attempting to assassinate the president. Allen is accused of charging through a security checkpoint and opening fire on Saturday night. These pictures taken after his capture at the Correspondents' Dinner. Authorities saying he was armed with multiple guns and knives. Investigators saying Allen took a train from California to D.C. and was staying at the hotel there where the dinner was held. Here's FBI Director Kash Patel following the arraignment today.
This one hits a little differently. We were all there. Many of you were there. Many of you watching were there as well. The president spoke on late Saturday evening with the message of unity and a backing of law enforcement, and we have followed through on that message of unity and the effectuation of law enforcement across this country.
Allen did not enter a plea today. The White House now saying they are reviewing security protocols ahead of more upcoming high-profile events. And with another assassination attempt on President Trump and another instance of political violence here in the United States, it is raising a reoccurring question. How do we put a stop to this? Mackenzie Johnson joins us now after getting UNL students' thoughts on these issues. Mackenzie?
Rod, these instances of extreme political violence seem to be all too common now, and local college students are hoping to bring this rise in hate to an end before it escalates even further. In just 2 years, there have now been 3 assassination attempts against President Donald Trump alone, not to mention the killing of Charlie Kirk and 2 Minnesota lawmakers. We spoke with some members of UNL's political student groups. Both Republicans and Democrats agree this weekend's shooting is terrifying, but they all say it's not that shocking. They say they've now become used to hearing about political violence.
It's sort of become this numbing feeling. there's not much of a reaction anymore for many people. It's expanding. And now it's expanding to our political leaders, which you hate to see. Regardless of who the political leader is, Democrat, Republican, Independent, you don't want your political leaders to be victims of violence.
One of the leaders in the UNL College Republicans group says he thinks this rise of violence is due to a lack of listening on both sides of the aisle.
Something needs to be done, and we need to be having those conversations. Even throughout this, we're all still Americans, and we still do have ultimately the same goal.
Lawmakers like Congressman Mike Flood have been calling for the country to come together and end the division along with many Americans. Both UNL student groups believe those conversations start with them, so they've been proactive in getting together for friendly debates. Tonight at 10 o'clock, hear how they're hoping to spark a change in the younger generation through leading by example. Reporting in the studio, Mackenzie Johnson, Channel 8 News.
Thank you so much, Mackenzie. Also breaking now, the NCAA is advancing a rule that would allow Division I student athletes to play for up to 5 years. It would begin during the academic year they turn 19 or when they graduate from high school. Now, this is a big change from the 4-year window we've grown accustomed to. The NCAA cabinet is expected to meet in May to talk about implementing this rule. New developments tonight as prosecutors urge a judge to reject a request. The state has now filed a formal response opposing the Sterling James motion to throw out the death penalty. Prosecutors argue the request is premature, saying those issues should only be decided after a verdict is made, and a decision from the court is still pending. James is facing 3 counts of first-degree murder in the January deaths of Roberto Tanner and Hannah Neville. Well, don't go anywhere. We have more ready for you after the break, including Planting for Hunger, what the Lancaster County Health Department is encouraging people to do to feed local families. Don't go anywhere because we're coming back in just 60 seconds. Well, right now, a public hearing is gearing up in York County. The public will be attempting to guide their county commissioners to set the solar zoning regulations in place. This is the first official public hearing on this matter since 2024. Channel 8's Danielle Da Silva is in York as people are getting ready to enter the public hearing. And what are they saying so far? What have you found out, Danielle?
Well, Rod, there's definitely this feeling in the air of waiting on the edge of your seat. I mean, tonight and tomorrow morning is the last opportunity that the public has to speak to the board about how they feel, their worries over this massive solar farm. Now, as you can see behind me, there's a dozen protesters that have showed up ahead of the meeting to express some of those concerns already. The planned solar farm aims to generate electricity for the power grid as an alternative to fossil fuel power plants. And the one planned for York County would be 3,000 acres. After hearing tons of concerns during the board's last meeting, the commissioners decided on 2,640 feet boundaries from most homes and 660-foot boundaries from churches and schools. And because of that decision, the Omaha Public Power District project also let key agreements with the solar farm expire. Well, with that final decision for their plan scheduled for tomorrow morning, the big question in the air now is what more can the public say and how will the board respond given this a little bit of time left. So I'll be in there at that meeting and reporting back tonight at 10. Make sure you stay tuned. I'm Danielle Da Silva reporting from York County for Channel 8 News.
Thank you, Danielle. And from inside the meeting to what people are saying after, we've got you covered on the Now Local News app. Our team here at Channel 8 will be getting you inside looks as well as discussions from people there. So scan the QR code on your screen to download the app so you can stay tapped in.
And cooler temperatures along with chances for showers grace the forecast on Tuesday. Spring-like weather looks to continue then for the rest of the work week. Of the latest in your full forecast coming up next.
Right now, one neighborhood is a big step closer to making a splash, you could say. The Meadow Lane pool has been shut down for 3 years now due to wear and tear and the need for several repairs. But now a major boost from the county is helping to shorten their timeline. The neighborhood receiving a $400,000 grant. Channel 8's Emma Norwood talking to supporters of the project who say this really is a dream come true. Emma?
Yeah, you're exactly right, Rod. I'm actually going to take you back to 2024 for just a second here. The neighborhood putting out this letter beside me announcing the 6 years of wear and tear have taken their toll and will leave families without a place to go until fixed. But now hope is being reignited after the county put a big splash in their donation jar.
For almost 3 summers, the Meadow Lane pool gates have stayed locked.
Having this community pool for the families in the community, spending their nights, their evenings here as a family has just been really important for this community. So not having that has been very hard.
Neighbors fighting endlessly to raise the money to fix the 6 years of wear and tear that caused the closure. And now, thanks to a grant from the Lancaster County Visitors Improvement Fund, hope that those gates will open soon is restored.
We literally cried. We were so thankful. We're so grateful for the county supporting this project, and it has changed everything for the fundraising aspect, and it's made us feel like this is really going to happen. It's really possible.
To be honest, a lot of us had almost kind of given up and didn't know if we had the ability to raise the amount of money that we needed to really get all the fixes done. So it has just completely changed everything.
The Meadow Lane pool renovation effort is now at 70% of the total $875,000 goal. Although there is a lot of work to be done, the newly awarded grant, combined with the numerous donors, puts them a big step closer to getting back to being a place for families to beat the heat.
We need to replace all the electrical, plumbing,
Filters.
all the concrete, the pumps and the filters, and then the surface of the pool itself.
We just hope to be a super important part of everybody's summer nights, and we want everyone in the community to be here. We want people outside of the community to come.
Now, the neighborhood is hoping the pool will be open next summer in 2027, but they say renovation plans are being finalized. Reporting here in the studio, Emma Norwood, Channel 8 News.
Thank you, Emma. New at 6, treading on thin ice. The Merritt County Sheriff's Office says someone dumped tires off the Prairie Creek Bridge. Look at that. Deputies calling it, of course, illegal dumping, and they say it's now left for the county to clean up. Officials are asking for the public's help to identify who might be responsible for this. Anyone with information is asked to contact the Sheriff's Office.
Now, your Storm Alert Team forecast with meteorologist Dominic Ferraro.
Well, one thing I couldn't say a whole lot this weekend is that the radar looks fairly clear across the state. And I know I'll probably have to go knock on some wood now, but for the moment, things quiet here. Now, if we take a step back across the country, different stories. We head off to our south and east as we head in and around portions of central Illinois there, stretching down into central and south central Missouri. A very active weather day going on here. Lots of warnings out here already, mainly severe thunderstorm warnings, couple tornado warnings, and flash flood warnings. It looks like out there too in that light green. Now, taking a step back here, why are we talking about severe weather? Well, this is a fairly rare day. We don't see this a whole lot. There's a moderate level 4 out of 5 risk from the Storm Prediction Center, including the St. Louis area, then stretching down into southwestern Illinois and portions of southeastern Missouri there too. That means numerous severe storms are possible. We only see these days really on severe weather outbreaks, so kind of a rare case to see there, and not far from us, but thankfully today things have been fairly quiet here. And you know, when I said quiet, I wasn't thinking just a blank graphic, but I suppose that's the case here. Allo Communications South 21st and L Street there, still pretty cloudy here for the capital city, and that's likely going to continue as we head throughout the rest of the evening. Temperatures into the 50s here for Lincoln, close to 60s for a few of us, but the majority of us right along that lower to mid 50s line. And then as you head off to the north of the interstate, even cooler there with temperatures in the 40s. It's 54 in Lincoln and 55 in Beatrice, still 57 degrees in Hebron. The lower 50s here for the Tri-Cities, including 50 in Grand Island, 51 for Kearney, and 53 in Hastings. But windy for just about all of us. We finally got below 20 miles an hour here in Lincoln, all out of the north and west between 15, 20, and then closer than to 30 in a few spots there for Aurora and York. So definitely breezy out there, gusting up to 35, and definitely going to be like this for just a little bit longer. Likely have to wait at least for the sun to set before we see those winds die down. So if you are heading out for any of Monday night plans here, get ready, because the cloud cover and those winds are going to be joining us for the rest of the evening. Fairly cloudy here for really the majority of the state. Looks like we had a stray shower trying to get started in far northeast Nebraska. That since fizzled out, but the majority of us then are going to stay cloudy here for just a bit longer through your evening. Temperatures then expected to be, still fairly chilly as we get started here in the 40s, but it's going to feel a little bit cooler then as we see those showers popping up there along Interstate 80 early on Tuesday morning. Look at that out in the Panhandle, talking about chances for snow. I mean, it's that time of year where we can talk about severe weather one day and then chances for some snow here for central Nebraska and portions of the Panhandle the next day. Not expecting a ton of accumulation out of this. If anything does fall, it's likely going to be fairly slushy, especially with that turnover then to that wintry mix and and rain then thereafter. But something to talk about. Then as we head towards the afternoon, our chances for rain do increase here in the capital city. Maybe a stray rumble of thunder out there, but the majority of this just going to be some good rain, especially for areas that need it. Mainly looking there at central Nebraska, north of the interstate. So hopefully everyone's able to get some good moisture then tomorrow, and we then clear out as we head towards the start of Wednesday. Your low temperatures tonight, the 30s and 40s across the state. High temperatures then tomorrow going to be fairly limited by that cloud cover and that chance for showers, only reaching there the lower to middle 50s. Then as we take a look at Wednesday doesn't look like too bad of a day. So maybe a little on the cooler side, but temperatures in the mid 60s. Might not be a bad day to get out to the golf course. I know that's maybe on my weekend plans here with a couple days coming off here. Then 70s by the weekend and for the start of May. Looking forward to that sunshine too. Got a straight chance for a little bit of precipitation in there too. We'll take the moisture if we can get it.
All right, thank you, Dominic. New at 6, a call for those with green thumbs. The Lincoln-Lancaster County Health Department is encouraging gardeners to help fight hunger this spring. Their Plant for Hunger campaign urges people to grow extra produce and donate it to local food pantries. As gardening season gets underway, health officials say even a small portion of your garden can make a big impact. The campaign encourages people to plant extra fruits, vegetables, or herbs, and then donate any surplus to help families in need. Anyone interested can find nearby pantries accepting donations by visiting our website at klkntv.com and going to the links we mentioned tab. New tonight, state authorities are finding more ways to celebrate Nebraska veterans who fought in the Korean War. The governor saying the role and experience of our local heroes is not shared enough, so he's announcing a recognition event. Together with the director of the Nebraska Department of Veterans Affairs, Pillen saying there will be a ceremony for Korean War veterans on Friday, July 24th. During the event, special medals are going to be handed out to former service members. Here they are. It's a sign of appreciation for their contribution in the war. Coming up next now, we're going to head into the sports zone. The Ty twins are back. Yeah, you like that? All right. Nate's here. What's going on?
You know, Rod, I love when we wear these ties together. It just makes me smile.
It happens once in a while, doesn't it?
Yeah, every now and then. But yeah, we're talking Husker baseball and softball with one Husker earning her 3rd Big Ten Pitcher of the Week award today. I wonder if you can guess who. That and a whole lot more sports talk coming your way next.
Now, from the Channel 8 Sports Zone, sponsored by Green's Furnace and Plumbing, here's Channel 8 News Sports with Sports Director Nate Johnson. The Channel 8 News Sports Zone.
Well, Nebraska baseball is coming off a big series win last week. Hey, what's going on? Thanks for tuning into the Sports Zone. The series win keeps them in second place in the Big Ten standings, 2 games above Oregon and Purdue, 1 game ahead of USC. This tight race down the stretch, though, added to the importance of last week's series win over Illinois. The fact that Nebraska is hoping to host a regional here in Lincoln. This morning, paired ratings had the Huskers as a 11 seed hosting Nebraska, a top 20 team, and all the baseball polls today coming in at number 16 on D1 Baseball's poll. The Huskers have 3 conference series remaining, and this week they head out to Columbus to play the Buckeyes starting on Friday. Going back to the D1 Baseball poll, though, here's a look at the top 25 this week. UCLA remains the top college baseball. Oregon sits at 13, Nebraska is 16, and USC also on there at 21 for the Big Ten teams ranked. Tomorrow's game against Kansas State, not a pushover game in the slightest for Nebraska. The Wildcats are 26-18 on the season and have already beat the Huskers once this year back in February. Nebraska won Game 2 in March, so the rubber match is tomorrow at 6:02 p.m. for the first pitch. From baseball to softball, though, let's talk about our Husker ladies for a bit, starting with Nebraska's Jordy Fromm, who was named the Big Ten Pitcher of the Week for the 3rd time this season today. Fromm went 2-0 with a .64 ERA across 2 starts and 11 innings last weekend. She pitched a shutout in NU's 13-0 win over Iowa on Senior Day while striking out 17 batters. And at the plate, she added in a home run, a double, and 3 ribbies this past week for Big Red. And looking ahead now to this week, Nebraska will end their regular season campaign on the road against Penn State. First pitch in Game 1 this Friday is set for 4 p.m. Well, finally, with Emmett Johnson officially getting drafted this past week and a new record was set, Nebraska is now tied 2nd for the most running backs drafted in the Common Draft era, with 41 going to the NFL. Emmett Johnson joins an elite class of running backs to be drafted, including the likes of Amir Abdullah, the last back to be drafted in 2015, Rex Burkhead, Brandon Jackson, and Amon Green, or just a few other greats to get the call to the NFL. And that is going to do it for sports tonight. Rod will go ahead and send things back over to you.
All right, thank you, Nate. And let's get a final check of the weather with Dominic. How's it look tonight, my friend?
Yeah, a little bit breezy, a little cloudy. You know, if you're outdoor tonight, keep the jacket handy. Not a great day to be outside here on Tuesday. It's going to be another cooler one with rain showers, especially around the lunch hour and then through the rest of the afternoon. Good news is, though, that sunshine does return for Wednesday with temperatures jumping back to the mid-60s. And there's chance for showers and thunderstorms Thursday before then we look to have some warmer temperatures coming up for the weekend.
All right, thank you, Dominic, and thank you so much for joining us. Enjoy your evening, and we'll see you back here at 10 o'clock.